I'm Brian Thomas, and this is my partner, Dennis Marshall. This is our progress report. Our project's for a green, self-sufficient aquaculture ecosystem. Just a little bit of background. Our project is for the research and design of a self-sufficient ecosystem for aquaculture, which is developing ponds for fish production. Our main objective for the EPA P3 proposal is to create a feasible project with enough innovation and technical merit to make a difference in the prosperity of the people and the planet. Using the guidelines set forth by the EPA and the knowledge gained from Dr. Late's technical communication course, we have a sound foundation of research to support the repeat. Our background research is pretty much 100% complete, although sometimes we do run into small problems that I'll address later. There are several stages of the project that have been successfully researched. We have found that there are many problems within aquaculture that cause disease and death. These problems arise from the system being out of balance, and by researching multiple species and plants, we plan to use nature to balance the ecosystem instead of implementing technology. Most of our objectives, our description, our expected results, they're not fully written yet, so we haven't addressed them as 100% complete. However, the background information that we do have on them and all the new innovations that we're creating have really started to put the product together to look like it's going to actually make a real formal proposal that will be within the guidelines of the EPA. Our overall, this is our Gantt chart. Our overall progress of the proposal I put at 60%. This is mostly due to just needing to write it out and revise it to actually send it off as a technical proposal.
So that's not the average of the others?
No.
Okay. That's what I was wondering
about. The aquaculture industry is mainly in the developing world. Without understanding the long-term effects, farmers use antibiotics and processed foods to keep the harvest alive. The farmers build their farms on mangroves, and by using their process, they actually destroy the mangroves, and that affects the outlying ecosystem of the ocean, which can actually even affect coral reefs, killing them all. Also, commercial fishing has depopulated the ocean, and the need for aquaculture research is needed. We have our resumes made. Our team is still trying to meet with Dr. White and Dean for permission to use the marine biology department. So we haven't contacted them yet, but it seems like it'd be a reasonable amount of effort to do it, but we don't know the time constraints of the professors and other students, so we don't know if it's all going to completely work out to actually implement it as a educational plan at JU. The proposal is progress towards correcting some of the problems in our world. It'll create a self-sufficient food source to create employment and help world hunger. Also, the employment will not only range from just labor workers, but all the way up to engineers and physicists, and also the marine biology department to make sure that the system stays in balance and that it doesn't, destroy itself. We plan on developing a green working environment, even using solar power for anything electrical. This this might be like an aerator for the water in the ponds. This will ensure to create a organic and safe product within an environmentally friendly system. So our outlook for the project is to use the grant money at Jacksonville University to create an educational opportunity for multiple departments during phase 1. Phase 2 can be completed in several different locations for outside farms or anywhere for greenhouse farms. The research we have complements our proposed plan, and after we organize the information, it started to look like a formal proposal. Our team has scheduled work days, which the schedule was at the beginning. So our team has scheduled work days to write each section of the proposal, and the presentation slides will be created during each session as well. The design of the project has yet to be fully determined, but both of us have practiced with design in Word, and we're pretty confident that it'll look good in the end. We wanted to create some diagrams later on that will be used to show our proposed ecosystem, so you don't have to read the whole thing. You can see it at first glance and then get more detailed information throughout. We also plan to use alignment and font and spacing effectively on the formal proposal. Basically, what we really want to do is just create more food, more jobs, create an environmentally friendly way of producing food and energy efficient. Some of our references that we've been using have been included NASA, the USDA, Smithsonian, National Geographic, and the University of Kentucky. These are just kind of cool because it all fit. It's interesting to see how it all is starting to fit together, even from NASA, which is about space exploration, to National Geographic.
Any questions? We probably have time for a couple of questions.
Where are you planning to put this?
We're trying to implement phase 1 at Jacksonville University in the marine biology department. We want to create an educational plan so that students at JU can use the grant money to actually participate in this and fully develop it and research it throughout the whole thing.
Is this something that would be indoors or outdoors, out of curiosity?
It could be both. If it was for outdoors, there's a couple specific locations that we can use, which even include Florida. If we did like a greenhouse thing though, then you could do it anywhere. And so that would be the main goal, is to create a system that we could implement anywhere in the world, basically.
Let's thank our speakers.